Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, on another stroll and in the Black Maria with the lovely Julia on this occasion. Hello, Julia.
What, Black Pariah?
Yes. What do you mean the Black Pariah? Blooming cheek. We're going to go for a walk. We've been to the lovely Jo Suter's butcher shop.
Place of work.
Place of work, where she hacks up dead bodies.
Oh, Richard.
Well, animal bodies, obviously, and sells the meat.
Even so.
It's a truism. And we thought...
It was a lovely building though, wasn't it?
It was fantastic. We had a lovely time, and we're going to do an interview there after lockdown is done and dusted. Yeah. So we'll show you more of that. But today, we're going to have a little stroll somewhere where we have been before, near Fittleworth, and that is on the heath at the back. I thought that would be quite a nice thing to do. I should say it's quite misty today. So to warm ourselves up, we've both got a cup of tea and or coffee, depending on. So cheers. We are going to venture forth, Julia.
Yes.
We have done this before, and I'm trying to remember when we did it, because I don't want to repeat exactly what we did before, although this is
already different.
Yeah, it's different because we're filming in lockdown, so there wasn't lockdown before when we did this, and I can't remember whether it was spring, but it's autumn now, and there's a lovely carpet of these browns and yellows of leaves on the floor.
So I'm looking down because I'm looking at all these little scuff marks. It looks like a bunch of deer were here overnight.
Yeah, you can imagine this is a perfect place for all sorts of different wildlife. The last time we did this, I think we went over that way onto the heath.
Yeah, we went through the car park last time and then up a hill, and yeah, that was quite exhausting actually.
Well,
it was good.
Yeah. So we found this little path here, no idea where it goes. I think it heads back down towards the older part of Fittleworth. It wouldn't surprise me if it comes out by the Swan pub. Is it the Swan? The Swan Inn down there? It might do, but we'll go and investigate.
Wow.
Look at these leaves. Oh, do you know, I was just going to do the same.
A massive sweet chestnut leaf.
Absolutely. Very nice collection you have there. Yeah. I think this just goes down to the car park. Oh, we've come out into the open. That was a bit unexpected. So we've got a couple of choices. One, answer the phone. Two, down one of the lanes.
Oh, that way.
I'm going to answer the phone first. Oh yes, HMSRC says there's a tax fraud against my name. Some spam caller. Well, we're not falling for that one.
No.
There's a tree up ahead, Julia.
There is.
Shall we go and have a look?
Yes. Can't get up to it. Not easily.
What an amazing old oak, tucked away here for many years. 500? More?
At least, yeah.
Definitely. Oh, I'm going. I lost my balance. What a sensational thing.
I'd be very, very careful. The ground is uneven underfoot.
Thanks for the advice. Thanks for the very useful advice. Only a little late. Oh, what's... Sounds hollow.
Yeah.
Is anybody in? Oh, it's been stripped away this side.
Beech or birch? I don't work out what this one is.
Don't know. Is it a cherry?
Don't think so.
Oh, it's ash.
That's more like it.
Yeah, that's definitely ash. Again, it's got the buds on the top and the U shape of the branches. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, we still haven't decided which way we're going to go.
No, I had to see the tree first.
Yes, let's go back and decide. So we can got another couple of different ways to go. The question is, which way should we go? Down or to the right?
Ooh.
I'm letting you make the decisions today.
Ooh, do we take the high road or do we take the low road? Let's go for the low road.
Low road. Well, this is great. I haven't done this before, and it just goes to show you can go to a place and like this big heath, and you can discover completely different parts to it. And this is interesting because you've got these high banks either side, and no doubt half of this is made by water running off, but also probably by people over the centuries coming down and using this path.
Yeah. Oh, look. Funny shaped holly leaves. Must learn all the different types of holly. They do have names, just don't know them.
One of the things about holly is the lower down they are, the more spiky they are to deter predators, and then of course those same predators don't get to the higher leaves, so they have less spikes.
Oh yes, because those ones are completely perfectly smooth around the edges.
Yeah. I don't think we mentioned, did we, that the mist, it was a bit misty. We may have mentioned though at the beginning.
Yeah.
It was quite misty, although you can't really see the mist in this lovely woodland.
It was interesting when we pulled up though. We got out the vehicle, and of course it's a black van, isn't it? I could see the particles of mist drifting by. I was like, what's that? It's not rain. It's the mist.
Mist. You might be wondering where little Joe is on this, because these days it's unusual to see Julia walking freely without an incumbent child.
That's right.
But you left him in the van tied up, didn't you?
Some may think I did, but no, he is safely at home with his daddy.
Yeah.
Who was surprised me with being at home this morning.
Well, furloughed, you see. We just come out into another little lane here, and we were debating which way to go, and just ahead of us on the left, which I think must go down the lane in towards the square, I'm sort of convinced, but there is this beautiful old tiled Victorian turreted house. We'll try and get a better view. Also, should have mentioned, there's all this holly, loads of it, which denotes that this is quite an ancient place.
Especially when you find ones with trunks like this.
Yes.
As we did just now.
As we did, definitely.
Yes.
That's quite big, because they're quite slow growers.
1889 it's got inscribed on that. What a lovely place. Nice house in the woods. Perfect.
Just trying to get my brain working. Must have frozen. These, I know exactly what they are, but I can't bring the word to mind. You see them all over the place in these old parks that have now gone to woodland, where they've sort of escaped the garden. But
rhododendrons.
Rhododendrons.
Ah.
Yes, rhododendrons.
I don't usually recognise them without the flowers, but I could see the stems of the flowers.
Yes.
And I thought, hang on a minute, the stamens are rather. Yeah.
I love that sort of house. That sort of somewhat Gothic, Victorian.
Yeah, with the ornate carving around it.
Yeah, and the hung tiles, especially peering at it through a wood. It's in a misty day. It is quite spooky.
Rather mystical, isn't it?
Wow. Everything takes on completely different view, doesn't it, when you have mist, and there's a real a stillness, an absolutely, I'm trying to think of the word, a definite stillness.
There's definitely an air of peacefulness
than ordinarily, and every sound seems somewhat amplified, though fewer of them.
Yeah. You'd have thought it would have been, felt muffled. In a way, it kind of is both amplified and muffled.
Yes. Beautiful view down there.
It's lovely.
Seem to be on the Serpent Trail, part of it, and then there's the circular walk round the heath. So that just continues on. But these trees here are just, the shapes are just so beautiful and curious to look at. We saw some fungi just now, mushrooms, one of those classical mushrooms that you see in the books and usually on the covers of books.
Yeah.
You know what it's called?
Yeah, fly agaric. I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Fly agaric.
It's the red ones.
With the white dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen several other types, but there's only one type of fungi I can name, and that's fly agaric.
Definitely a toadstool, and I don't know whether that's definitely poisonous, but it's the one, the fairy tale one. No, no.
I'm sure it's the one. It's one of the reasons that we have red. Red is one of the Christmassy themes, I'm sure.
Oh, because it comes out this time of year.
I think it was a Scandinavian thing. Was it Scandinavian? Anyway, they used to have the druids would put the red mushrooms on the tree, and you know they'd trip out on them. I can't remember all the details. I must look that up properly. But just off the top of my head, I'm sure.
If you know, shove it in the comments.
Yeah, correct me.
Oh, wait a minute, Julia.
Do you know where we are?
This looks vaguely familiar.
Yeah. We've come back the high road.
Oh yeah, we took the low road down there to begin with, after the big old oak tree that we spotted, and we've obviously come round in a loop.
Lovely little meander around there.
So that means our van is back that way.
It's a Royal R again.
Yeah, with a nice cup of tea waiting for us.
In the kettle.
So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our little meander on the heath in the mist. What a difference that makes. Great fun.
Yeah.
We've enjoyed that, haven't we?
I've very much enjoyed that.
So, and it's the freedom without Joe, just for a bit, for a mum.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, I love bringing him out and enjoying these spaces with him, but it's hard work, and I was able to just enjoy.
Just to chill, and not have to think of the little boy. Don't forget to follow, like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Become a patron, support what we do. We can put diesel in the van and go to interesting places and make videos for you. Yes. Till next time, from Julia and I, bye-bye.
Bye.
Ooh.